Okay, so here's the fix for a 1999 Dodge Grand Caravan horn issue. Got the van, never had a horn. The unlock and lock button, normally when you press the lock or lock button, it's supposed to honk. It would make a tiny little bit of a honk, but not really anything loud at all, which indicated the horn was working. So to confirm that, I went underneath the left, or the left fender well here. The horn is actually behind here, so the only way to access is through this panel. You have to take your tire off. It's easier to take your tire off and then to pull all those screws, and you can get your horn. The horn's sitting right in here. Now I went in there and I tested it, and the horn did work. So I started checking my fuses and relays. Now this is your relay for your horn right here. I swapped the two for the AC compressor in this one around just to make sure it wasn't that relay, and it wasn't. I obviously checked all my fuses. This is the horn fuse right here. That fuse is good. I checked inside. There's nothing inside for in the van for horn. I then pulled apart my steering wheel, which I've already put back together, so I can't really show you. But I pulled this all apart to make sure that what's that thing called here? That everything was working, that there was a proper connection there, and everything. There was a proper connection here. There was a proper connection here, all the way into the dash. The problem where I think I am having an issue here is with the lock and unlock module. That is where the horn has a broken link. Now it's a negative link. I found that out. It's not a positive. It's a negative. So what I did was I ran a wire through my firewall, and get a light here a little bit easier. As you can see here, here's the plug-in for it. This wire right here, it is a black wire with a red stripe. That is your horn. That's the negative. This grounds out inside the horn and gives you ground at your horn. That's what turns it on, not positive. What I did was I ran a wire here, you can see, and I spliced into it. Then I ran that wire through the firewall and back into the module here where the relay is. And I wanted to use the relay because they're there for a reason. I didn't want to hardwire anything. But what I did was, when you pull the relay off, this one right here is the wire that comes from the steering wheel. Technically, it goes through the other lock switch, but essentially it comes up into here. So what I did was I just ran this wire, and this is just a very simple way to do it. Not too fancy. I don't care too much about the van. It's just my work van, so I just want to get it to work. What I did was I ran that ground here, so that when I plug the relay back in, and I press my horn, it works. That's the easiest way to do it in this sense. Obviously it's not the proper way, but it works, and it's not going to damage anything. I hope that you guys can learn something from this, and hopefully it helps you out. Thanks.